So referral drill down, this is the after meeting support session. And so we kind of gave a pep talk. We, got people excited during the chapter meeting. And now we've got the luxury of 90 minutes to dig in and really start making some progress here. So the way that we deliver this, say something like, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the after meeting support session. Let's take a quick review of our Power Team certified journey so far. In Lesson Plan 1, we covered the terms and concepts, plus the 4 stages of Power Team development. This is just to give us a basic understanding. In Lesson Plan 2, we looked at our key situations and the 10 key questions to understand our own business better. We also looked at how to generate referrals through systematic visibility levels 1 and 2. All this is part of boot camp orientation. In Lesson Plan 3, we completed the Connector to Creator worksheet that gives us a complete view of how to generate referrals for our business. And we looked at the Bragging Buddy meetings number 1 and 2 to complete the boot camp orientation. From now on, ladies and gentlemen, the focus is shifting towards referral generation. How can we systematically increase the number of referrals we're giving and getting? So note, the above session can be done interactively by asking the members if they remembered what was covered in each of the lesson plans. And so you can do it anyway. Again, all this stuff you're going to have fun with, putting things into your own words, but this gives you an outline. Bottom line is we want to have a collective consciousness of what we've accomplished so far. If you'll notice, the first 3 lesson plans are all about understanding things. It's all about putting things into perspective. It's all about the paradigm shift, seeing things a different way. That's what the first 3 lesson plans are. Once we get into lesson plan 4, now we're looking to make more money, okay? And that's where we want to be. So what we're saying here now is for those of us who are still struggling a bit and haven't finished your Bragging Buddy meetings, I encourage you to complete it this week, by today if you can, so that you are up to speed with the rest of the chapter. If you need help, the Power Team Focus Group is here to support you. So let's move on. Let's turn to page 17 of the workbook, so we all do that. Lesson Plan 4, Referral Drill Down. We say, can someone read out the first goal of this week's lesson plan number 4? And so somebody reads out the goals, then what's the action steps required? As you can see, we're drilling down deeper into the levels of systematic visibility to create more ways of generating referrals for our bragging buddies. Great, so let's all turn to page 18 and start watching webinar number 8 that focuses on systematic visibility level 2 and trigger questions. So at the top of page 2, it says play webinar 8, and we do that. We let the webinar do its thing, we watch it, and then we come back and say, okay, now we're going to spend 15 minutes with our bragging buddy to discuss the trigger questions that can help us get more referrals for each other. Now this is what YP was talking about earlier. This is the open space that the bragging buddies can use to work through the program together. And that's what we're carving out here. And so when that time is over, and as the trainer, you should be walking around the room. You should be helping people talk about trigger questions. And it's not just remembering what the question is, but where do you use it? How do you weave it into a conversation? Those type of conversations around prospecting, word of mouth prospecting. So after the 15 minutes is up, we tell the group that we need to move on. Now we're going to look at 2 more new levels of systematic visibility, namely reverse and the annual review, which are levels 3 and 4. So we're going to watch webinars 9 and 10 back to back because they're relatively short. So get ready, turn to page 19, and we let her roll. So we watch webinars 9 and 10. So the good news is these webinars are fairly quick and to the point. When it's over, some type of comment, did you enjoy that? What'd you get from it? And now again, with your bragging buddy, discuss how you can use these two new levels of systematic visibility to bring each other more business. And then we're going to preview the following week. So that preview is that next week we're going to take an inventory of what's happening in the chapter, and we'll be followed 2 weeks after that from another visit from the director consultant who will help the chapter's bragging buddy groups of 2 or 3 now join forces into power teams of 4 to 6. Sound exciting? Awesome. See you guys next time. Okay? And so that's my delivery of the 90 minutes. Okay. Okay, so the main thing for me as I'm trying to train you is really getting people into action with systematic visibility. And what we're going to do now, this was the support session for Lesson Plan 4, which will basically complete your expectation of what we're doing tonight. We told you we were going to get through Lesson Plans 3 and 4. And we're going to move into a moment, another segment of the training here that we're going to have some fun with. And we're going to be referencing this stuff right here, levels 3 and 4 and levels 1 and 2. Okay? I want you guys to make more money with this stuff. And understanding these first 4 levels of systematic visibility as tools in your toolbox is really the necessary skills to turn this into money. Okay, and I'm just going to rattle on for a quick moment about the 4 stages of systematic visibility. The first is transactional visibility. Okay, transactional visibility. Every single member of your BNI chapter should be using transactional visibility with their business card organizer. Everybody. It's so easy to teach people how to do. Everybody gets it with their membership. You got to be using transactional visibility. Okay, and we're going to really look at it closely here in a minute as it relates to some specific people on the webinar tonight. So understand level 1 is transactional. Number 2, situational. Okay, that's your trigger questions. You should be doing that every day. Every day. Okay. Can't expect everybody to do it every day, but the people who make a commitment to you to do it should be doing it every day. Okay. Now we're going to go up the ladder to levels 3 and 4. Level 3 is reverse visibility. Okay, reverse visibility. Now, as I get deeper and deeper into this in different regions around the world, the characteristics of business-to-business power teams business-to-business, comes up because the 6 key situations don't really mesh that well in most cases with business-to-business businesses. We're great with business-to-consumer, which is the vast majority of BNI, but there are many chapters that are business-to-business heavy. And so as you look at systematic visibility 1 through 4, reverse visibility level 3 is the friend of business-to-business power team networking. It's the systematic visibility strategy that works really, really well, even between business-to-business members and business-to-consumer members, because once you start looking at each other's clients and casual sphere of influence, it opens up a lot of opportunity. So level 3 is very important as a trainer if you're looking at business-to-business people in your chapters and trying to help them make money with this stuff. So level 3 is important for that. Level 4 is the annual review and extremely powerful, and we're going to take a look now at some specific examples of business categories that lend themselves really well, certain contact spheres that lend themselves well to those 4. So I'm very excited about shifting gears into helping people make more money, and the theme with BNI this year is members making more money, and that's what we're here to do.